The hidden secrets in the Bible about money and why you should be rich. Even God says so. Now, a lot of you will be thinking, how do I know God said so? And some people will be thinking, oh, MG, he's using that sacred word. But let me explain to you guys, because a lot of people always say, can you be spiritual and can you be rich at the same time? Because we live in a very interesting world. I don't know if you noticed this. A lot of people who believe in God or believe in spirituality or believe or believe in the universe or some sort of higher power, it doesn't matter what religion it is. It's interesting how you have some people who are very, very spiritual and they really struggle in this material world, in this physical form. And then you have the non-spiritual people who are very money orientated. And then when they look at spirituality, they think, you crazy people just believing in all this stuff, pray all you like. Why don't you get active with the doing? So the question is, can these two worlds actually coincide? And are they supposed to coincide? And what does the Bible actually say? And what does all of these religious beliefs actually say in all these scriptures? I'm going to quote some things from the Bible and some things from different religions just so you guys start to understand what did God, the universe, the higher power, the bigger power actually want from all of us, and what is actually supposed to happen. When you understand these two things and how everything can coexist and coincide, you will be astonished, just like I was. But before we get into it, show reel, hit it. What's up guys, Eric Ho here, international speaker, entrepreneur and best-selling author. And in this video, I'm going to break down for you whether spirituality and being rich can actually be one thing. Can you be spiritual and rich at the same time? And what does the Bible actually say about this? And what does maybe God have to say about this, right? Now, it's a very interesting topic and it's very sensitive for a lot of people, especially people who have very strong beliefs. Now, I'm a big believer that there is a higher power. Now, people use different ways to name him, or some of you don't want to say him or her or it or whatever word you want to use, okay? And so I'm very careful with this video, but we cannot deny that there is this existence of this greater power, because this greater power is the thing that created you, me, and everyone around us, right? It doesn't matter what religion you believe in, that is true. So with that in mind, the real question is, because a lot of people say, oh, money is greed, money is this, money is that, and money is so bad. But then the biggest problem is this. Some people say money isn't important, but I want to ask you a question. I want you to think about this deep and clear, because when you do, it may be your biggest game changer right now. The food you ate today, what was it the result of? The house you live in, what is it the result of? For some people, they say money isn't important. Well, I say very simple. If you think money isn't important, go to our charity, hgiving.com, donate all your money to charity. And if you can't, then I am guessing that money is important. It doesn't matter how spiritual you are, right? It doesn't matter how many times you read the Bible, how many times you go to church. It doesn't matter what you believe in, right? Isn't it true that in this physical form, we cannot deny that we live in a money world? And can we come to agreement and understand that actually without money, there are quite a lot of problems, right? Without money, we can't look after our kids. Without money, we can't, support the people around us. Without money, we can't help feed the poor. There's a lot of benefits of money because in this physical form, we live in this money world. Now, what does the Bible or any other religion have to say to this? Now, I want to give you one line from the Bible, which is actually from Genesis 13:2, which says, "Now Abram had become very wealthy in livestock and in silver and in gold." Now, what does this mean? God wants us just to live like Abram in exactly the same way. We are supposed to have an abundance of wealth. If you look in the Bible, all the references are towards gold and silver and all about this whole kingdom and abundance. Why does it talk about all of this stuff? Because this is how we should enjoy life. Understand there is an abundance out there. And what does abundance mean? I want you to understand this. The biggest problem is a lot of people think that if we gain wealth or we gain power or we go for, doing, let's say, even business or entrepreneurial activities, and if it's for the exchange of money, that then becomes greed. For somehow society has fed this into our minds, and this has become the new belief. But what a ridiculous thought. The biggest problem is most people don't understand the abundance word. What does that mean? Abundance means there's plenty to go around. But the biggest problem is a lot of people think then if I'm going to take, then somebody else is going to lack. If I'm going to gain, somebody else is going to lose. But if you start understanding that there's an abundance out there, what does that mean? There is enough to go around. There is no shame. There is nothing bad about becoming wealthy. And so what is your duty on this planet? I'm not saying that money is the most important thing. Neither is the Bible saying that. It talks about love. It talks about kindness, right? So all of this stuff is equally as important. But we need to start understanding in this physical world, all of these things, if you can create a life where all of these things can coincide, that is what God wants from you. God wants the best out of you. God wants you to be able to go out there, make an impact, serve, make a difference, be able to put that word forward and pass the message on. Wants you to create leaders and bring the best out of other people. So stop thinking, I'm spiritual. I should let go of this. I should let go of that. It's nothing about that. I should walk around in my bare feet every single day. I should walk around, not drive a car. Think about how inconvenient that would be. Think about how many people you can serve and how much impact you can make in this world if you didn't use the tools of today. Right? If it is true that everything is a creation of God, everything around us is. When we look around, what does that mean? It means that even the iPhone, the new iPhone 10, all of this technology is the creation of God. We are the creation of the higher power. So what does this mean? Some people will think, well, no, that was Steve Jobs who created it. No, because it's the higher power who uses us as a vessel to put this message through, just like I'm speaking this word now. A lot of you think, oh, yeah, this is Eric making his opinion. This is channel. This is a channel. We are purely a vessel to put out that word. When you understand that, all you need to do is very simple. Open your arms up and just say, use me, right? Whatever comes through you, you allow, put yourself in that perfect alignment. And when you have that awareness and you allow that channeling to go through, right, to come through you and use you, then you become the vessel of change. You become a vessel that is going to be a big contributor. And I want you guys to understand one final thing. If we work in unity with this type of belief and power, that is when the shift of human consciousness is going to start shifting towards that godly feeling, that feeling of love, and that feeling of oneness and unity. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, please do give us a thumbs up. Let us know your opinions, your thoughts in the comments below, and also let us know where you guys have tuned in from. It's always nice to know. And finally, remember, if you're not already, hit that subscribe button and the notifications button next to it, because I'm dedicated to making daily videos, letting him use me and channel through me to be that vessel of change, to pass that message on to you guys, to make 2018 your best year yet. But for now, ciao.